So welcome to day 12 of the 2024 season. As you can see, I've picked up the bow, I've picked up the archery. A lot of fun actually, I'm really enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep it up. It's currently 8:26, so it's getting later during the day. I've had a very busy day as well. A lot of fun with a lot of clients and just a very busy day in general. So overall, it's been a pretty solid one. So almost heading into the weekend. Still got some work to do tomorrow morning, but it's not that busy. And of course, I have a workout planned. It's Friday, so that means I did not do much because Fridays are my rest days. So I did some light mobility work, so I have nothing too exciting to show there. Overall, I'd say it's been a pretty solid experience. So I did want to say I was looking back on the YouTube page and basically looking at all the thing. And I want to say thank you so much for all the support on this series so far. It's doing very well and I'm really enjoying making them. Can't believe it's almost been 2 weeks already. Damn, it's almost halfway through January already. So overall that's very good because when you're having fun, time flies, and I'm really having fun doing this and enjoying everything. So basically picked up some archery, did yesterday I did for like half an hour, and I did it for today for like 15 minutes, just doing some target practice. It's still a bit difficult getting the technique down and making sure every shot is consistent, but I'll get there. So it's only been 2 days, so I can't really blame myself too much for not being that good at it, because of course it's only been 2 days, so it's not that bad. So overall it's very fun, it's a nice experiment. So if you've ever wanted to buy a bow and it's allowed in your country, go for it, it's fun, at least I think so, and if you don't, then there's a huge disclaimer here, then don't buy one. So overall pretty solid. I've started listening to a new audiobook as well because I've finished the latest one that I talked about in my last video, so I've started a new audiobook. It's part 2 of the book that he has. It's also a Kevin Hart book. It's The Decision. There you go, now you can see. It's also an Audible original, so it's also an Audible. It's basically about basically the first one, I can't make this up, is about how and the whole story behind it. And these are the more practical tips to put it all into perspective and to put it all into practice and to basically get to work on your goals and get to work on the stuff that he talked about in the last book, which was a very interesting read as well. So overall, it's pretty solid. I've had Audible for years, so it's very fun to listen to books as well, because it makes your commute to work and whatever a lot more fun and a lot more educational. Let's say it that, because this way you still learn a lot and you still learn a lot of different things, which is a lot of fun for me. So I have a lot of books on there. As you can see, let me quickly pop up on Audible and there you go. As you can see, I have a lot of books on there. So there's a lot of stuff to read and there's a lot of stuff to do. So maybe someday I'll go through all of them. If you'd like me to go through all of them, please do let me know in the comments down below. And I'll let you know what books I have and what books I think you should read as well. Because some books have been very valuable to me. And there are a couple in there that I think are necessary for every single person to read. I've also have some like more paperback books at home, which I also think are great reads. So if you want me to let you know what my book collection is, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I love to talk about books because reading is one of my hobbies. So what can I say? Huge nerd here. So I like reading and I like fantasy stuff. So don't judge me. I'm a very nerdy guy, basically. I may not always seem the part, but I am a very nerdy person. So don't blame me for it. Huge Lord of the Rings, Hobbits, Harry Potter, all these things fan. So don't judge me, just me. So that's kind of my thing. And I also just love, basically I've been watching The Last of Us lately actually, which was great. It's a lot of fun. Still going through it. I love the video games. I'm a huge gamer as well. So maybe someday if YouTube takes off, I'll start a gaming channel as well, because I love games as well. But I don't want to waste too much of my time on it now, because I feel like I have better stuff to do. So I want to basically prioritize everything and get everything straight before I dive back into gaming, because there are so many cool games and I can get lost in them for hours and hours and hours. So it's bad. It's very bad for my focus, but I do love them. I've played so many games: Assassin's Creed, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like I said, The Last of Us is an awesome game. The Walking Dead games are great. There's some Telltale games. There are so many good games out there. There's just The Witcher is an amazing one. I can't name them all. So maybe at some point when basically when YouTube's growing, when I'm more present on these platforms and social media is my full-time job instead of something that I do on the side, then I'll start a gaming channel as well, just to bring you guys along more into my life and more into the hobbies that I have. But for now, I'm gonna stick to this and shooting my bow. So basically, everything at a time. Some slowly building up to it. So maybe at some point I'll have a gaming channel as well. So the more you know. That's basically it for me today. I don't have anything too exciting to report because, like I said, it's been a rest day. Don't have any workouts to share. Been not that busy. Been very relaxed. So it's been a great one. I hope you guys like me rambling on about this, and I'll see you again tomorrow.